Joe Bright looks like the Honolulu businessman he is, who runs an acupuncture clinic.
Grew up here, graduated Iolani, and ended up going to art school in New York City.
But for the past year, even though he hasn't looked the part, Joe has also been homeless. Welcome back. It's hard to put a face on Hawaii's homeless because there are so many different people with different reasons for their situation.
But tonight you're going to meet one man who documented his struggles as he became homeless and then slowly worked his way back into a home. KITV4's Paul Drews introduces us to Joe Bright.
After a series of financial and emotional setbacks turned his life upside down,
I was in a deeper hole and deeper hole and deeper hole that was bigger than I could fill.
Joe Bright found himself homeless, and like thousands of others who live on the streets, he struggled to deal with a sense of identity while maintaining a functional life, faced with the physical and mental challenges of being homeless.
There's a sense of heartbreak in this, no matter what started it. It's just something's gone terribly wrong.
Recently, his life has turned around. Business is better, and he just found a place to live.
I do have, at least functional. I can at least have a guest over.
Because the landlord looked at him as who he is, not because of his homeless situation.
I'm not homeless as an identity. I'm homeless as a circumstance.
Under those circumstances, he tried to retain some sense of normalcy, like a morning shower.
It was, like I said, a connection to a normal life.
During his struggles, Joe also learned of the strengths of the people living on the streets.
They're much more resilient, and they can absorb change and stress in their lives almost more readily than a lot of normal people.
Joe is living proof of that, but he still wants everyone to understand that no matter what they look like, homeless are still people with their own personal problems that led to a life on the streets, and dealing with them one-on-one is the only way he feels Hawaii could finally end the homeless problem.
If we don't deal with these issues in very human terms, we'll definitely never solve it.
Joe blogged about his homeless experiences for the past year. He says it not only helped him deal with his situation, it helped reassure others they were not alone in their dreadful predicament. You can read his entire blog on civilbeat.com.